Fala, meus queridos gamers, beleza? Voltamos aí para mais uma quest, mais uma gameplay de GreedFall. No vídeo passado levou o vídeo inteiro, mas a gente fez a quest do Petrus e hoje a gente vai fazer a quest do Vasco, ó, do Kurt. Então segue junto aí, bora vem comigo.
Tell me, do you remember that young recruit I spoke to you about? I would still like to present him to you. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
But of
Beleza.
course. Let's go.
Eu achei que ele ia falar a história de novo dele, tá ligado? Só que ele não falou. Eu queria ver se dava pra pegar essa quest aqui. Mas não deu. Então a gente vai ter que ir pra Nova Sirene. Onde é que tá a nossa casa? Ah, tá ali. Droga. Não, pera aí. Não. É aqui. Cadê? Nova Sirene. Residência de desordem. O próximo vai ser você, Vasco. Engraçado que não tem aparecido nenhuma quest da Ciora, né? Que eu acho que a gente não seguiu com a quest dela.
Must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I had thought you were a lone wolf with only our good friend in your pack. But I was mistaken.
I am full of surprises, pretty she-wolf.
I never would have thought you one to take a young recruit under your wing. I have judged you poorly, Kurt.
That's been my curse my entire life, Father. People have trouble seeing past the uniform.
Só no jogo, porque na realidade... Tá. É, ó, as caixas aqui da cidade deram respawn. Ah não, isso dali a gente vai passar por cima de uma madeira que a gente não tem especialidade. Nossa, a gente tá muito forte, velho. A gente tá forte. A gente não tá fraco, não. A gente continua pegando os itens no meio do caminho. Ouro. É pouco, né? Mas...
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency,
Captain,
Soldiers,
may we be of service?
Tocar no assunto do Reiner. Pedir apresentações formais. Perguntar a atribuição a ele.
I'm looking for the soldier, Rayner. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue-Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
Pedir Ah, não vou pedir porra de apresentação
be all.
formal. É só o que a gente quer saber do cara. Engraçado, eu achei que a gente iria falar diretamente com ele, não diretamente com os recrutas assim que a gente entrasse, tá ligado?
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Tá sobre o recruta Reiner.
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rayner. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rayner? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
No, thank you.
Tá. Necrotério normalmente fica na parte de baixo, né? É, andar inferior. Subir. Descer.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
We are here concerning the matter of Recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
Perguntar o dia em que o jovem chegou, perdi detalhes sobre a circunstância da morte. Causa.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rayner was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain, I cannot...
Como não, velho? Eu sou capitão. Insistir.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Lady de Sardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons, Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
Ok. Nossa, onde é que os corpos ficam, velho? Mas pelo tempo já era pra ter sido enterrado, hein?
This doesn't look like the body of young Rayner.
É porque você conhece o corpo do Reiner, né? Porque você sabe quem é ele. Ciência nível 2. Droga.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rayner. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
We'll need to examine the body to learn more. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
Beleza, a gente não tem ciência, né? Resultados da autópsias. Quem quiser ler, leia. Aperta pausa aí. Confronte o médico com mentiras dele. Vem cá, mentiroso.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
2 men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was
Removeram os emblemas do
and
regimento.
that was the cause of death. I have no intention of
É regimento fantasma, então, né?
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no
É como
mention
se
of your name.
fosse o FBI, a CIA.
That means may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Poor child. I shall pray that he is welcomed by the illuminated, Kurt.
Thank you, Petrus.
Tá, beleza. Então.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rayner didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crew?
Você está gozando na minha cara.
And who wore no regiment emblems.
Caralho.
Which regiment was Rayner assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No.
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rayner was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Beleza. Então, pera aí. A gente pode ir reto aqui. Ué. Não era aqui? Estranho. Ai. Nesse frio todo tô ficando gripado.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency.
The 11th.
Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Raynor. Have you heard anyone talking?
Sorry, Your Excellency. I'm not in a position to answer that.
Why's that?
It's just that, I don't remember that name. That's all. Sorry, Captain.
Mentira.
Anything else?
Mentira. Obviamente você tá mentindo. Eu vou cortar a tua cabeça careca. O outro está no andar superior. Andar superior, os outros dois. A gente pode conversar com ele, só que eu tô achando que é aquela sequência de outra quest. Que é a do Mão de Prata. Não, Mão de Prata é do Skyrim. Ah, um outro lá. Uma das primeiras quests que a gente fez quando chegou aqui, pra ver os assuntos da mercadoria.
Lieutenant,
Excellency, can I help you?
what company do you serve, Lieutenant?
The 8th Company, Excellency. Excellency,
Where are you assigned?
my company, the 8th Company, is responsible for city and palace security. A capital assignment. As for myself, I'm essentially in charge of training and managing the recruits. We have quite a few here. The youngsters are attracted to the dream of Tearfredi. And believe me, if we want them to live up to their duties, there's no time to dally. Excellency.
We are investigating the death of a young recruit named Raynor. Do you know anything about the matter?
No, sorry, Your Excellency. That name is completely foreign to me. And I pride myself on knowing the names of all my recruits. As a matter of fact, they were all present at roll call.
75% de chance. Ou deixar Kurt falar. Vamos tentar? Se não der, o Kurt fala.
Lieutenant. I'm certain you've grown close to these youths you've been training. Does it not shock you that one of your own might kill a young recruit and attempt to cover it up? Let's have a talk. We only want to help Raynor find justice.
I am truly sorry.
Falha.
Excellency.
Nossa.
But what
Ah,
happened?
foda-se. Falha com 75% de chance.
Excellent. Can I help you?
Are you certain?
I never met him.
Que droga, mano. Ah, então tem mais um. No próximo, Kurt fala. Se não for 100%, Kurt fala. Ué? Olha aqui.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
We're investigating the death of Raynor, a young recruit. Do you know anything about it?
Sorry, Your Excellency. That name doesn't ring a bell. And I know nothing about a death.
That's truly a pity.
É aqui mesmo. Aquele momento que você se perde num lugar tão bosta. Eu não quero descer. É sério? Tá, a gente pode voltar. E a gente pode ir. Ué. Cacete, meu irmão. Não tem uma porta aqui? Porra, é no andar inferior. A gente tem que descer mesmo. Nossa senhora. A gente provavelmente já consegue abrir aquele baú que tem lá no porto. Precisava da gaso.
Excellency!
I saw you in the palace, if I'm not mistaken.
Your Excellency has a good eye and memory. I am one of the officers, in charge of the protection of your cousin's councillors. How can I help you?
We are investigating the death of a young recruit, a certain Rainer.
I've never heard the name before. He's not one of my men.
I know, but you might at least have heard someone mention him in passing.
Did he die at the palace?
No. We have no idea where it happened, only where the body was found. So?
I'm sorry. That doesn't ring any bells. None at all.
I recruited the lad myself, Lieutenant. And just a while ago, I saw his body broken and bruised in the morgue. Someone has been trying to cover this up, to lead us down false trails at every turn. But Rainer deserves justice. I know you have to understand that.
I hear you. The murder of one of our own should not go unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
É. Quem que tem mais cara de mal aqui? Esse daqui? Ou aquele dali? Com certeza é esse daqui. Cara com cara de mal.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Milady, you're one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed.
Desarde,
the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain?
Lieutenant!
How can I help you?
We seek information concerning a young recruit. A certain Rainer.
Rainer? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Are you sure about that? This is an important matter.
I'm certain, Captain. Was he family to you?
I recruited him. You know what that's like. The boy was killed and then tossed in the bay. I want the head of whoever's responsible.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you all the same.
Cara, se a gente tivesse acertado aquele 75% de chance que a gente teve, velho, puta que pariu. A gente não estaria tendo essas conversas.
Good day, my lady.
Desarde, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Esse aqui parece ser perda de tempo.
Beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene, but I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard, to come here.
I do.
Anything else?
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Raina?
Raina? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier.
Thank you.
Garrafa de brandy. Ah, fala sério, mano. A gente vai embebedar o cara.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best.
There you go.
At your service, my lady.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. And why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Raina?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Raina, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you.
Investiga a taberna. Porra, não é onde a gente tá, cara. É, uai. É só uma outra entrada. Mas de qualquer forma, vamos dar a volta e dar uma olhada nisso aí. Você.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Raina belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Para mim parece ser uma
Anything
armadilha.
else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
That man was shaking and looking over his shoulder, as if he thought a predator had caught his scent. Whatever could terrify your warriors to jitter so?
I don't know yet. But I will find out, Siora.
Your men are terrified. I haven't seen that face on a grown man for a very long time.
When was that?
A few years back. in Taleme, when some members of the high clergy behaved like a band of brigands.
Tá, então a gente vai ter que esperar até a noite. Vamos pra casa. Droga. Não dá pra gente passar aqui por cima. Se bem que a gente upou um negócio lá. Eu acho. Eu não sei se o que a gente upou é o que passa por aqui. Não, não é não. A gente upou por outra coisa.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
A gente não podia abrir antes, né? Aguarde ao anoitecer. Mano, não tá anoitecer, tá muito escuro lá. Pô, tá muito escuro, tá muito claro. Confronte o tenente da 10ª... Cara, ué... É, tá anoitecendo mesmo, o sol tá descendo ali. Não faz sentido. Mas isso daqui seria o tardecer, né? Aí o tardecer, aí vem o anoitecer. Voltei, motherfucker.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure?
Listen, I'm concerned.
Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes. Raina was indeed a member of my
velho, é isso mesmo. Porra, eu passei, velho.
You already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raina wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence
sabia.
of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raina, Excellence.
No final das contas, a gente nem esperou o anoitecer.
And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Talvez o fato da gente não ter falado com ele anoitecer pode ser que ele morra.
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Rayner, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Obter informações sobre o Regimento Fantasma. Não vai ser uma coisa fácil de se obter. Andar superior. Descer. Subir. Sempre eu vou pelas portas mais fodidas de errada. O que foi, Luna? Tá. Pode voltar. Só pra ter certeza. Não errar. Ali desce. Tô cansado de me perder aqui, velho. O alojamento parece um labirinto.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the honorable coin guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Rayner isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Rayner. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
A gente não sabe das coisas, né, ô Kurt?
But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Reputação com Kurt mais 3 e agradável. Espere Kurt para obter informações sobre o Regimento Fantasma em 5 horas e 57 minutos. Problemas no Éden. Tá, é isso então. Eu acho que eu vou fazer a próxima quest que eu vou fazer. Vai ser essa daqui, problemas no Éden. Aspirante a mercador, reúna-se com Ultra, líder de Vigorado. Campeão da arena. Náutico. Ainda tem a quest do Vasco, né, mano? Então a gente faz a quest do Vasco pra gente ver se a gente finaliza. Bom, galera, foi isso daí. A nossa gameplay de hoje. A gente fez a quest do nosso companion aí, do Kurt. Merecido. Então, no próximo vídeo vai ser a quest aí, a terceira quest do Vasco que a gente vai fazer. Eu não sei se tem como a gente fazer a quest do Petrus, já fazer a quest do Petrus. Não tá aqui em 40 minutos, deixa eu dar uma ida lá na nossa casa. Mas se bem que não precisa a gente estar lá, né? Eu não acho que o Petrus vai abrir uma quest agora, eu acho.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
I will see you later, Father.
Take care.
Beleza. Então, galera, a gente vai encerrar por aqui. A gente vai pegar a quest outra quest aqui do Vasco da Gama. A gente vai fazer ela. Aí é bem provável que quando a gente terminar a quest Tá passando muito rápido ali, né? O tempo ali. É coisa de 10 minutos, eu acho. Acredito que são 10 minutos. O que eu ia dizer? A gente vai fazer a quest do Vasco da Gama. E aí a gente volta pra quest do Kurt, beleza? Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixa aquele like bem maroto aí pra fortalecer nosso canal. É indispensável, imprescindível o seu like e a sua inscrição, beleza? E a gente se vê então no próximo vídeo, belezinha? Desejo tudo de bom pra vocês, fiquem bem, até a próxima.